their potential. What about Moses goes in? This is the running of the 5th, the Schweppes handicap, and the starter has the button. Dispatches the field. They're off, and the Black Watch fired out very quickly and will cross and take up the role of leader early. Asymmetric trying to push through and hold it. She's going to have to accelerate on the Black Watch. Tycoon Mikado settling down forward. Going up around them now, Locomotive. Ensign Pulver's back there 5th as they get going, and then Clever Dick a length away. What about Moses being followed by Vagabond Boy inside of Euro Trip in the second half. Second last is Shivers of Joy. Back with it towards the tail is Blue Sandgroper. Along past the 900 they leave the back. They're onto the far corner. The Black Watch had found the fence and settled 3/4 clear from the showy Chestnut. Locomotive back on the inside. Tycoon Mikado with a gun run. Over on the outside next, Asymmetric 4th, a length and a half away. Clever Dick being covered by Ensign Pulver. 1.5 Vagabond Boy. What about Moses? Pike bides his time at the 500 with Euro Trip back there in the field. Third from last on the outside of Shivers of Joy, and ridden along at the tail of proceedings, Blue Sandgroper. Into the straight they balanced up. 400 left to go. The Black Watch immediately headed now by Locomotive. A run for Tycoon Mikado. Down the outside is Asymmetric and also Ensign Pulver. Followed further back Vagabond Boy, and still 2 or 3 lengths to Euro Trip running on as Locomotive surges to the front. Down by the 150. Locomotive shoots away. All interest now in the minor placings. This big bold Chestnut comes away Locomotive and wins from a blanket go. Give it to Vagabond Boy. Now for third, there's 4 of them there. Wide out on the track, Euro Trip with Ensign Pulver, Asymmetric, Tycoon Mikado closer towards the inside. Just in front of Blue Sandgroper, Clever Dick. Followed further back then when they'd pulled up the Black Watch, Shivers of Joy, and What About Moses has finished at the tail of the field. Jade McNaught brings up another winner. This time it's aboard Locomotive for trainer S.J. Miller. Set up there breezing, accelerated really well, second up, and has pulled away to score an effortless victory. 4s to 5s, number 7, Vagabond Boy, gets second. One of the real roughies there in the race, Vagabond Boy, and 11 is third in the photo. That's Euro Trip, the widest of them, W. Pike. 2, 7, 11 and 5. Ensign Pulver weighs in 4th placing. So the winner, Locomotive, by Star Witness from Love Train, a daughter of Carnegie, and a 4-year-old having its 7th run, its second victory. Second up this afternoon, and this showy type there was very bold at the end. Urged to the post by McNaught. Jade brings up the second leg of a double. Raced by the Oakland Park team with Stephen Miller, B.J. Otway and D. Templeman, B. August, B. Wellington, B.E. Wellington and B. Harrison, T. Sullivan, P.G. Otway, R. Otway, K.G. Paletti. Second is number 7, Vagabond Boy by Dick Turpin from Zedrific. Raced by A.S. Bell and Kevin Anderson, prepared by Vegas Anderson, ridden by Lucy Warwick, and 11 Euro Trip by Eurozone from Sancha. For Elio, Jackie Galanti, Madames Greenwood, Wilson, Richards, Franklin Fisioli, Williams and Nichols, Gilbride, Babbage, Marr, Holland, Martin, Sedgwick, Bernard, and also Thornlow, and W. Pike aboard for Grant and Alana Williams. Now the next of the day, race 6, the Amelia Park handicap at 4:55 over the 1400 metres. No changes there, just waiting on the other details to come through. Following the running of the 5th, it's 1:27.35, home in 36.06, 2.5 lengths and a short neck are the margins there after the running of the 5th. Well, a big bold looking Chestnut with those white stockings and big white blaze, hard to miss, and found the line very well there, Britt.
Yeah, he did, Darren. You certainly can't miss him. A flashy type is Locomotive. I've got trainer S.J. Miller here. And Stephen, this horse you've elected to claim today, was there a reason for that?
Yeah, look, the owner's, he's a pretty narrow horse, big horse, but he's pretty narrow, and we decided to go for a claim, and, you know, I think it probably made a bit of difference.
It was an almost identical run in terms of being outside the leader, but instead today we actually saw him skip away.
Yeah, he, you know, probably with a bit of weight advantage, and, you know, he's probably improved a bit with the run, so, yeah.
Great bunch of owners as well. You can see them. They were very excitable coming into the yard. It's always nice to see.
Yeah, it is. You know, Neville Duncan, he owns the horse, and he asked me whether I had anyone that was interested in going in him, and this group of people had had a horse with me and ended up winning a couple of races down in Esperance, but they're going to have a lot of fun with him.
What is the plan for this horse going forward?
We'll just go through our grades and, it'd be nice to think he could win a Saturday race. I think one day he will.
All right, let's hope so. Well done on this one.
Thanks a lot.
And Jade McNaught brings up a double. Jade, a nice performance there by the horse. Just always, were you able to get to that outside the leader quite easily from the outside gate?
Yeah, he was a little bit slow away. He was just playing up in the gates a tiny bit, and wasn't going to get slot in anywhere, so I just decided to roll forward. He's a big bowling horse. SJ just told me to sort of let him find his feet and keep him happy, so that's what I elected to do.
Looked to be running away with it in the end. How was he through the line?
Yeah, very good. I wasn't expecting that. He's a little bit, in the replays I watched, he looked like he was still learning his craft. He sort of just spends a lot of time going up in the air rather than forward, but I thought he travelled a bit better today, and coming around the corner, I always didn't think much would catch me. So.
It definitely didn't. Well done on the win.
Thanks, Brittany.
Jade McNaught and Stephen Miller combining with Locomotive. Finished second last start and is able to go one better today. 2 more races still to come here from Belmont.